What's going on, my Wnba family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. So, a quick video. Sue Bird has stepped out and told everybody it is not Caitlin Clark fans that are the racist ones. We are about to get all the way into it, but before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy if you like the content. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are trying to hit 15.5 by the end of the day, so if y'all can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Let's get it.
I'll tell you what we're not going to do. We're not going to allow that.
Well, can we just like call a spade a spade? Racism has been impacting the WNBA well before this year. This is not a new thing. Sure. This is, and in that way, I do think Caitlin's being used as a pawn. Mm-hmm. Caitlin didn't bring racism to the WNBA. This has been happening. And that, I think, is what's been such a shock for all of us, that other people are surprised by this. We've been trying to tell you. And once again, for so long, as a player, I would almost joke. I'd be like, I would have loved to have shut up and dribble. In so many ways, I would have loved to have been valued as a basketball player. I would have been loved to have been spoken about just for my play. I think everybody in the league can say that. But nobody ever let us do that. So what happened? We started to build a backbone, a little bit of an identity. We understood that in order to push our league forward, we were going to have to combat these things. And then you know what else we learned? It feels good to stand up for yourself. It feels even better to stand up for others. We started to learn that people were learning from us and able to follow us in a different way. And who are we following? Black women. So that's such an important part. And I think, again, I get sad when I talk about this a little bit in that we're still not talking about basketball.
No.
We're still not allowed to be focused on for our basketball play. And it's not to say we're not going to continue to combat these things. That'll always exist, I think, in the fabric of our league. But we still aren't talking about basketball.
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot to unpack on that one, although we're going to keep the video short. The problem is everybody was trying to say Caitlin Clark fans were the racist ones. But racism has been in the league, as you just heard. Whenever I get racist comments or anything like that, I don't even identify them as fans of a player. They're just trying to be racist. They're fans of their skin color. All they care about is a skin color being more superior than another skin color, which has nothing to do with basketball. Now, she made a statement about wishing she could just shut up and dribble and be known for her basketball. And I do believe Sue Bird wanted that. Now, I know for sure a few bad apples ruined that opportunity for them because of what I spoke on before, 2 years prior to now. They had a sense of entitlement and they were dissing their biggest fans, which were men. And they were dissing the NBA. They were being ugly, to put it in simple terms. I mean, even if we look at what happened this year, let's say that they did just want to be known for their basketball. Why do you have people like Dejanay Carrollton tweeting stuff like, oh, if you want to get away with murder, be a white man. If you want to be known for just your basketball, how about you just play basketball? And stop trying to be nasty. Stop trying to be racist. Stop trying to be all these other things that has nothing to do with basketball. You have players doing these type of things. So yeah, it's going to bring the ugly crowd in. What can stop this racist stuff from happening? And then y'all can actually be known for your basketball. Well, how about you try not to be racist yourselves when you get in post-game interview, pre-game interviews? How about you correct some of the people who come out and sound racist or come out and say outlandish things about Caitlin Clark and Caitlin Clark fans? How about start right there? Hold each other accountable for the nonsense you're saying. She's saying they got a backbone and they learn how to stand up for themselves. I don't think you learned that yet, Sue. I don't think the league has learned how to stand up for themselves and be politically correct about the things that they're saying. I think the biggest solution to stop all the racist stuff from happening is for you all to show unity. It's for you all to come together. You all were hating Caitlin Clark. You hate her. As much as I would like to believe it's trolls out there and people out there that's trying to encourage divisiveness, I think the players themselves have encouraged, promoted, and put on Front Street how they want to be divided from white players and black players. If we go back to yesterday, we have Asia Wilson pointing out privilege. The pettiness has to stop. The hatred has to stop. I've seen it all season, how players were treating Caitlin Clark. And it was disgusting. But then you want people to act so mature with you. You want people to be very kind and say nothing but great things about you. Well, you need to display great things about yourself. Everybody's heard the saying, you get what you give. If you are acting atrocious, being racist, being nasty, how do you expect people to respond? I don't think they're fans. I think they're trolls, but you're encouraging the trolls to say the things that they're saying because of what you're doing. You need to correct yourself, and then everything else will follow suit. You have players, you have coaches, you have ex-WNBA players. You have a whole lot of people affiliated with the WNBA saying the most outlandish things. Then you want us to feel sorry for you, or you want sympathy when people are saying nasty things to you. You're putting out that energy, you're going to receive that energy. That's how the world works. Well, I had one individual saying, oh, for somebody to try to act like it doesn't exist is nonsense. And I'm like, I never said racism doesn't exist. I just said it's not Caitlin Clark fans. Trust me, I know racism exists. All I got to do is go look at my comment section. So I know it exists. And it's crazy it's coming from black people on my channel. It's crazy. At the end of the day, man, Sue Bird wrapped it all up, told you what it was. And hopefully the WNBA can figure out, hey, if we behave a certain way, maybe that'll mitigate all the stuff that's going on towards us that we don't like. Maybe. It's a start. It's a start. I don't know if that's the full solution, but you have to start somewhere. And I think the best place to start is with yourselves. The commissioner is blind, and she's leading the blind. Stop allowing the blind to lead the blind. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.